Welcome to day 11 in this month of using my McGrath Motherships. I'm re-recording this section of the video, the intro, because I mistakenly deleted the first part while editing the original video. So you see the next clip would be of the original video. Today I'm using Mothership 10 MOONLIT Seduction. And this is the last mothership that I own. This is what it looks like. I remember when I ordered this palette, I was so excited to dig in and use the shade, of course, that drew me in. And I think that's perhaps a shade that drew a lot of people in is VR Ecstasy, this shade. This shade reminds me of some shades from the Divina Galaxy Dust Shifters. I also really enjoy Platinum Dusk and Blitz Venus. This is Platinum Dusk, Blitz Venus. These are beautiful. This is one of my favorite motherships. Although I enjoy all the tones in here, the two out of the three mattes, these two, Rosewood Romantique, Plum Cabaret. Visually, it just throws me off having those two mattes that have the berry tone in comparison to everything else in the palette. If I were to cover the two, this palette takes on neutral. I have nothing on my skin. My lips, I have the RMS Lip Light in Chameleon. I will do my eye look first because I do get fallout with that particular VR Ecstasy shade. I'm applying the Ami Collet Lid Joy Liquid Matte Eyeshadow in Harlem. Although it's an eyeshadow that can be worn alone, which I have done before. Majority of the time I use it as a lid primer, as a base to prep my lids before going in with my eyeshadow. And that's what I'll be doing today as well. Using my Sigma E33, I'm going to go into the shade Rosewood Romantique, which is the shade here. Lightly. Using the same brush, I'm going to go into Extreme Nocturne. Love this shade. I use it as a brow powder as well. It's a nice, very nice cool tone shade. Right amount of depth for this palette for my skin tone. And as you can see, it blends nicely. Today is Monday, April 14th, and it's the last day of the Sephora Savings event. If you watched in a previous video, I did mention a few days ago that I have not shopped the event, and I'm intentionally choosing not to and avoiding triggers that may influence me to go and window shop and perhaps leads to shopping. And so far, I'm doing okay. I'm still avoiding going to the site and watching any recommendation or haul videos. It's interesting. Let's say I decide not to be in the know on certain events when it comes to beauty and releases. Perhaps I will close my Instagram, so unsubscribe to brand emails. Usually, if you keep up just with YouTube when it comes to beauty, you will get a feel of when things are happening. I get a slew of videos around the same topic, which alerts me to what's going on, what's happening, and that's how I get an idea of what's happening in the beauty community. Before the Sephora Savings event, there were a lot of Sephora recommendations, my wish list, all that type of video. And now towards the end of it, it's more of Sephora haul, try-on videos of what I purchased, last minute shopping, all that. So oh, by the way, this is the Divina D110 brush, and I'm applying Platinum Dusk, the shade right here, all over my lid lightly. I think I actually want that shade amplified. I want to pack it on, build it up some more, so I will use my McGrath Intensifies Artistry wand, and I may use my finger, but I will use the brush first and see, then go from there. You'll be watching this video way after, about a week after the 14th, but as I'm recording this, it's the 14th, so all those videos are rolling in, the haul videos and last minute shopping videos, and I'm excited for everyone that's what you're interested in doing, but I don't have, and I'm surprised about my feelings, my present feelings about it and the shopping, being aware of that feeling and learning more about myself and my goals and influences, consumerism, and I'm not perfect. I only talk a lot about beauty because that's what this channel is about. All of us, we have different aspects of our life. I like how this is built up, so I'm applying a little bit of the Intensify, going into VR's Ecstasy, and I'll slowly build it up on top for that shift. I didn't want to do the same look I usually do when I wear this palette, which is using VR's Ecstasy all the time, all over my lid. I wanted to lay a different shadow down and use it as try to use it as an accent shade, even though it seems like it's taking over, but it's still beautiful and I love it. But going back to the Sephora Savings event, I I'm excited for everyone that participated, if that's what they wanted to do. But I'm also excited that I surprisingly have no interest during this period, this sale period. I have a little bit of fallout, and that's why I haven't applied my sunscreen. So after today, I will go watch some videos from content creators that I'm subscribed to that posted videos pertaining to the Sephora sale. Out of all the videos, like the wishlist, recommendation, haul, get ready with me using, or try on videos, out of all those, even though I saved majority of those to my watch later list, I think the only ones I'm actually interested in now, but I may cycle around to the other ones, is the try on video, seeing what you got and how it performs and applies onto the content creator's skin. Using unit 125 brush, is a tiny pencil brush. I'm going to go into Rosewood Romantique and just use it lightly, lower lash line. And then Extreme Nocturne on the outer part. Tarte Double Take eyeliner, liquid eyeliner in brown. I am not sure if the way I'm feeling towards the Sephora Savings event and shopping for makeup in general, I'm not sure if it's due to many things, but one of the things I've thought about, due to my focus shifting towards other aspects of my life and just not having time to think of the new and things to buy. Occasionally I'll see new releases, like I'll watch a video not pertaining to a Sephora sale, but just general new releases and thoughts of the content creator towards that new release. I will see those, and even if I get excited right away, right now I can't even tell you off the top of my head something I've seen that I'm really excited about that I'm like, I'm gonna purchase. I can't think of it right now. Any of those things I may have seen. I like how this brown eyeliner looks against this eye. I think this is it for the eye look. I may apply an inner corner shade. I'm going to apply my sunscreen and then finish my eye makeup with mascara. I just finished off this tube of my Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun SPF 50 by Terry Hyaluronic Serum Concealer in shade 10. Shade 10? Yes, golden tan. And I'll just leave it here for now. Fenty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. Going out to run some errands, grocery shopping, things to drop off at the donation center, did some house cleaning, and I have this to mail. I have a package to send to my sisters. I decluttered some of my makeup, and I will be mailing out a package to them. We had a video call yesterday. It's always nice chatting in general with my family. It was fun, but while chatting, I was in bed, started off in bed, tired, and it turned into in front of my makeup, sorting things and showing them, which one do you want? I haven't used this in a while. Do you want this? I don't think I'll use it. So that's how that process went. And then after chatting with them, I did my movement for the day. Some say exercise, physical exercise, but there's something about the word movement to me. It changes my mindset around exercising. Just like some might have negative connotation to the word diet, the word nourishment and eating healthy, I prefer, versus I'm not dieting. I'm eating what nourishes my body, what feels good when I eat it, compared to something that I may eat and my body is like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? And my body tells me, it may feel good at the time I'm eating it, but my body does tell me, hey, let's not do that again. You feel sluggish now, tired, mental fog, all that. Another word that I love to keep in mind with my life is balance. Balance. You don't have to move all the time. You don't have to nourish your body with certain things all the time, but most of the time try and do more of the one that you know is beneficial for you. At least that's what I try and do. So if I indulge in something that I normally would not, I am aware of it. I don't regret that I did it. My body might tell me otherwise, but I just keep moving forward and do better, whatever that means at the point. This eye look, this eye look, I love. I'm over here looking at Astro Gold Lost and Astro Lilac Aura, these two. Just, these feel like, I just thought about it. These two, the gold and it says lilac, but just face value, and the white, it does have that hint of lilac in it. They remind me of one of the Patrick Tar duo, the gold and the silver one. This is off on a tangent. I'll be right back. Let me go get it and swatch it beside them. We need better lighting. The Patrick Tar feels thicker. Still dry, but feels thicker. And the Pat McGrath feels lighter. I will try and hold it up so you can see. So the center ones are the Pat McGrath shades, and these outer ones are the Patrick Tar shades. So the Pat McGrath is lighter in feel. I'm going to swatch it again. Lighter in feel, yes. The Golden Pat McGrath one, when I swatch it to pick up, feels the smoothest out of all four. But when I apply it, swatch it like this, they feel similar. The smoothness of the Pat McGrath feels similar, and then the Patrick Tar feels thicker and drier. Thicker as in larger particles, thicker. But as you can see, they're all shimmering and glimmering in the light. Beautiful. That Patrick Tar, yeah, looking at it, the Patrick Tar, the base, it doesn't have a base, but just looking at it, looks deeper. And that Pat McGrath one, the lilac one, does have that lighter tone to it, that hue of purple somewhere. But I thought to swatch them because it just came to mind right now looking at the palette, and it just connected. Hey, I have something that might be the same or similar. I think that thought came to mind because they're also together beside each other. I think this concealer have sat for a while. I'm using the BK Beauty 109 brush. This is their traditional brush handle, but the one I've used in previous videos, the Holy Grail Trio, but it's exactly the same brush. This by Terry concealer, I do like it, but it does not give me the brightness that I want, this particular shade 10. So I'm going to apply a little bit of the Hourglass. I thought about using my Westman Atelier, but I just picked this one up. The Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer in Maple. Yeah, it gives me that lightness that I like. I could use a smaller brush, but one day I used this brush for my concealer, and that's what I've been using. That's the phase I'm in right now. In the future, I might change back to using my smaller brush, but this is working just fine for now. I'm going to use the same brush. I have these Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder Flush Creme Brulee Spice Latte. So use this one as my bronzer and use as my blush. And I'm taking the brush in there. That's what it looks like. Spice Latte. Beautiful. And these blend out beautifully, seamless, and they are buildable as well. Using my Ultra Angled Brow Brush, going into Extreme Nocturne. I have these 3 lip liners from Lisa Eldridge. They're the Sculpt and Shade 3N, 3W, 3C. I usually don't have them all in my basket, but I think this is the aftermath of talking with my sisters, FaceTiming them, and organizing and deciding what to give to them. I had a backup of 3N. I had a coffin fit, and while swatching it for them, one of my sisters claimed 3N, so that one has left my beauty capsule. One I purchased and one was sent to me by the brand. I've been wearing 3N and 3W a lot, but haven't worn 3C in a while, so I'm going to after this video, I'm going to make myself some hot tea. I'm going to use 3C. I really enjoy Lisa Eldridge lip pencils. So I can just wear this like this as my lip shade, but I think I'm going to apply Pillow Talk Medium by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm going to apply a little bit of Rosewood Romantique to have a little bit of this tone peek through. On the horizon of my crease. Just a little bit. That in comparison to that. And I'm using the same brush from Sigma that I used earlier, E33. So Skin Tense Glow. Instead of Skin Show, it's Skin Tense Glow. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use a face highlighter, but I will. I'm using the Suqqu Pure Color Blush 145. It's the one that's in a duo highlight and blush. I'm just going to go into the highlight and using the Eco Tools Control Setting brush. I'll apply it lightly. This also goes well with my cheek color. The Spice Latte from Danessa Myricks, because this highlighter has a hue, a pink or peachy hue to it. It is light, velvety, creamy, no large particles. Looks like skin with a glow. It's beautiful. This is it for this eye look. Everything came together nicely. I love how this turned out. One of my favorite motherships. Although it's the last mothership that I own. I had Mothership 11, tried it, didn't like it, decluttered it. I don't have Mothership 12. I do have other videos pertaining to Pat McGrath that will be coming after this video. Hint, hint, Grace. Grace Gel Beauty 87 in one of my videos. I think it was the Midnight Sun video. She commented if I will be doing a ranking of my motherships. When she said that, I thought, get out of my head. She caught me. But I am not one to do ranking videos. The thought of them give me anxiety. I do enjoy watching them when other people rank, but I just can't get myself or think about doing one myself. So I will do one, but differently. I will approach it in a different style. It was not my idea. It was inspired by another content creator. So in that future video, when I get around to doing it sometime this month, rest assured, I will shout out that content creator and link that video that she did her ranking so you can see what I mean. I think I can manage it in that style. So yes, Grace, it's coming. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, if you have not subscribed, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.